It's doing the countdown. So after the
Oh, I
countdown.
got you. I got the play button on the music then, and I'll swap over to sponsors.
All right. What's up?
What's happening?
What did I do? Did I hit a button?
You did hit a button. That's what
Here,
you
let's
used to do.
unbutton.
Let me get us going real quick here. This should
Thank
do it
you.
right here. There we go.
My bad. My bad.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah, I did. Hey, it's par for the course. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Tailgate ThrowDown podcast, video cast, live stream, whatever the hell you want to call it. We are back, and today is a big freaking day, isn't it, Thomas?
It is. It's been a great weekend. Today's got some good stuff going on.
Oh boy, yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and say what's up to everybody in the comments. Thanks for hopping in here. Hopefully, the link to Facebook is working, and I think it is because I see Clay Smith in here. So hopefully that does it.
And I got a notification right when we clicked on the intro video. My phone gave me a notification, so hopefully that's all working better now for everybody.
Man, give me that. That's great. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna give me just a second, guys.
What's up, backyard? How are you, sir? Mr. Clay, Scott Neighbors, how are y'all doing? I'm glad y'all stopped in here. Jet Black dropping the links. Appreciate you. Thank you.
We are getting better at this, guys.
Yeah, Flaming Boy's in here today. What's up? Must be really special occasion.
Yeah. Well, they like the Facebook thing, man. They like the Facebook.
Oh, that's what it was, huh?
Yeah. So Clay as well. So hopefully everything's working good. If you guys are having any difficulties or anything like that, we'll do what we can, but shoot me a message and let me know what you're experiencing. We're trying to make it better for all of you guys and gals. Let's start off as usual. Classic Truck Nationals is a big sponsor of the Tailgate Throwdown. Sean Settles and his wife Diana Settles. They are putting on the biggest truck show on the planet, and it's happening in 2 weekends. Well, it's not this weekend; it's the weekend after, August 30th at Lennard Park in Gainesville, Texas. If you're into truck shows, you want to get your ass to Gainesville, Texas, and check it out because there's going to be something like 750 trucks or more that are going to be there. So it's going to be off the chain. We were going to be there. I don't want to miss it this year, but unfortunately, Jake has entered into the West Tex War Out West race, and it happens on the same weekend. So we're going to be in Abilene doing what we like to do, which is burning rubber and getting W's.
Yeah,
right, kid?
Names.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah. So, but make sure if you're in the Gainesville area, get out there and check it out. It's going to be a great show. Mr. Chad from Square Body Stuff YouTube channel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chad has disappeared. Right? There's no missing persons report. I can assure you he is alive and well. I have spoken to him again today just to make sure. Yes, he is, but he is working another double. So he will be at the Tailgate Throwdown with Squeaky to kick some, but he will also have trophies there, no doubt. But his time is limited to do these things right now. So, his days off switch back and forth. So we can't get on a regular scheduled programming deal, and Mondays are hard for him to hit. So have no fear. Chad is alive and well, and he will be at the Tailgate Throwdown. Moonshiner Garage, he's up there at the top, right above me there. We are now teammates in Moonshiner Garage. We're trying to make you the best content that we can because let's face it, we're big goons, we're idiots, and we have subpar potatoes for cameras, but we do what we can with what we got, and we hope you enjoy it. Newport Raceway. Hey, this is the place where it's going down. The Tailgate Throwdown. It's the baddest little track on the planet. It's got the best track owners on the planet, good people, good food, good vibes. And on October 10th and 11th, is going to have some badass truck racing. So you're going to want to be at Newport Raceway. Scott and Belinda are great people, and they look forward to seeing each and every one of you coming through the gates. And so do I. So does Jake.
Yeah.
And so does Thomas. Davis Glass Service. There's the number. If you need glass, you want to call Davis Glass Service. Richard Davis and his family do fantastic glass stuff. I mean, they do glass that's like clear. They do glass and all kinds of glass. Flat, round, curved.
You name it.
You name it. If you need glass, you need Davis Glass Service. Mears Racing and Building. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, guys. John Mears and family, he's already in the comments. These guys, these people are fantastic people. They're not only bringing a bunch of trucks to come race. I mean, they're bringing, I think 3, maybe 4 trucks. I don't know. They had transmission go bad in one, but I think they've already got fixed. But they're bringing some badass trucks.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that is in that silhouette there came last year and went to the finals in Outlaw Mini. That thing is no joke, and he's made some serious changes. So looking forward to seeing them. But not only are they bringing trucks and bringing good vibes, but they're also bringing some things to put in the raffle, including a set of brand new drag wheels, front and rear, for a small bowl pattern truck. So, yeah, super awesome. And all that stuff, guys, we're going to do raffles there like we did last time. We've got some other things. I'm going to do another nitrous kit. We're going to take that money and we're going to give it to somebody who needs it more than us. And so come by and check it out. Be sure to get you a ticket. We're also going to do a 50-50 raffle as well, like we did last year. So looking forward to doing that. L&L Services. Oh, wait, hang on. But if you're not subscribed to John Mears and Mears Racing and Building, get over there and do it. You can check out some of their stuff that they're doing. He's got some videos posted up of his truck. You can get a good idea of what you're facing if you're going to line up with him in your class. All right, now we're good. L&L Services. If you got a problem with your pipes, have no fear. L&L Services is here. Give him a call. Logan Graves, great guy, does great work. He's got an awesome freaking hot rod of a truck he's bringing. He has a badass Mustang, too. And I think just recently went to some no prep race and took home a W. So, looking forward to seeing him. Looking forward to seeing his truck. It's a bullnose Ford, which is awesome. We got quite a bit. I think we got a couple of bullnoses, a couple of brick noses. Like, I have a feeling if everybody sticks to their guns, we're going to have quite the representation of Ford trucks that we did not have last year. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Let's see. And last but not least, Bradley Staten Performance and Fabrication. Let me tell you about this guy. Great dude, great work, great craftsmanship. He's located in Commerce, Texas. You need turbo kits, you need fuel systems, you need suspension, you need whatever you need, he can do it. Reach out to Bradley Staten at Staten Performance or Fabrication and Performance. Give him a shout. Shoot him a message. He'll be glad to help you out. He'll be there in his big bad turbo truck. Just came out to the track this past weekend to ride shotgun with Jake, try to help him get some ET. And we really appreciate him. So glad to have him on board. Glad to call him a friend. Can't wait to go racing with him in Arkansas. I think that's it, right? Yep, that's what I got. That's what I know. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to some of the comments here. We got Eddie Shaw in the comments. Hey, if you don't know Eddie Shaw, he's been poking around in here, and he's got a little square body pickup. And let me tell you something. That thing is nasty. It is absolutely. It is everything that I wished my square body was. All wrapped up in one, because it's, if you saw it sitting in a parking lot, you go, hey, that's a pretty nice square body. But then when you fired it up, you're like, oh my God, I feel my soul being ripped from my body. Truck is fast. Truck is nasty. Looking forward to seeing him there. I know that I think our boy Jonathan Morgan is supposed to be meeting up with him somewhere, and they're going to kind of pile in together. So looking forward to that. Jason Shadden in the house. Oh, he's got the big bad rat rod truck. It's a 40 model Ford, I think it is. Looking forward to seeing him back. I know he's going to be raring to go. Clay Smith in the comments. I suck ass at this YouTube crap. Hey, that's okay. So do we, bud. We are the poster childs of sucking ass at YouTube. That's what we do. Was this Dave? You tricked me. Clickbait. I thought Tailgate Throwdown wasn't for real. What is that? It is for real. It is for real. It is a real deal.
It's a race. So it's a race.
Yeah, it's a truck race. Let's see. Tracy Crossan. What's up, guys? What's up? What's happening? How you doing? Glad you're here. All right. Thomas, what do you know, man? Talk to me.
Well, I'm trying to pull up one of these guys. Let me see here. I'm trying to help you. I'm just trying to click on some shit over here. And I don't know. I'm just as bad at it as Clay is. I thought I could pull
I'll tell you, easy thing to do. Go into the Tailgate Throwdown page and just type their name at the top, and they'll pull up their posts of any of their trucks they've been racing.
If they got anything to say.
Oh, yeah. We got Mr. Let's see who else we got in here. Scott Neighbors, what's going on, fella? Glad you're in here. Jet Black, thanks for coming. Honest T's Garage. Looking forward to seeing the old blower truck in action here in Arkansas. And let's see what's up. Oh, we got E's and B's in here. What's going on?
That's what's up.
Yeah. Good to see you in here. Hope all is well with you, kind sir. Finally going to get this thing off here pretty soon.
Yeah, you want to go find E's and B's podcast pretty much on any platform that you live, you're going to find them. And they're going to go over sports, racing, no prep racing, all kinds of stuff. It's a great podcast. I'm glad you're in here with us, man.
Oh, man, I see what he's saying about the Tailgate Throwdown Live. My apologies. Yeah, no, I just meant the live stream, though, for the podcast. Now, we are working on, guys, having a live stream there. I believe Chad Reynolds from Bank Shift is going to come and do the live stream, so looking forward to that. There will be a live stream if you can't make it, but do not let that give you the reason to sit on your ass and not be at the Tailgate Throwdown. Be at the Tailgate Throwdown. Listen, we were at the track this past weekend, and I'm going to tell you something. We were at Doomsday No Prep. We're going to talk more about it, but I said something out there, and I hope it rang true. Guys, you got to get to your tracks. You got to get out there. You got to push yourself. Even if your truck, your car, whatever it is, may not be 100%, you got to try to get it there, man, because if you're not there racing and you're not putting your money in to the pot to get in there and keep that place alive, they're going to die. And people at the track, they want to see some good action, and I think it's driving people away that people aren't showing up. So this past weekend, buddy, was the exact opposite. XRP was full. It was packed full of people, full of race cars, good racing action. Super excited to be there and be a part of it. And I just know that when we get to Newport here in a couple months, that the pits in that place are going to be completely packed out. We're going to have some good action all weekend long. So I'm looking forward to it. Get your stuff ready. Get it ready to go because it's coming quick.
I want to touch on something you said there for a minute, Brian. Yesterday after we went out, so Friday we gambled all night and we didn't race. And then the next day I came out and hung out with Jake at the track. And then I already had some plans to get out and test. On Sunday, I was going to go test my nitrous system at XRP. And when I got up, because we got in from messing with y'all, it was like 3:30 when we got home. I think I got out of bed by about 12. When I come outside, it was already like 187 degrees. And it was hot. It was like every reason in the world was in front of me not to go. Like the people that were going to go try to help me, nobody showed up. I was just there by myself. And I told my wife after we got there and we got the truck unloaded, I was like, dude, that really wasn't even that bad. And there was a little breeze going on. And once I just got my mindset and got over the shit that was stopping me from going, we were at the track before you knew it.
Yep.
Yep.
It was a good time. It was a good time for sure.
What's this there? See.
Oh,
yeah,
I think
you're talking about Ryan.
Yeah. I think you're talking about me. Yeah, I'm here. Yep.
Yeah.
And I got Jake right here.
Yep.
And so what do you think? What do you think about this weekend? Now, you went racing this weekend. Okay. We were just going to go test on Friday night, but then we decided to try some things.
Yeah.
How did it go? Tell them.
It went pretty good. We had some late nights for sure. Went out first round Saturday versus White Round Body S10. He ended up winning the whole thing, and he did a great job.
Going out in what though? They don't know what you were racing in.
I raced in 750 truck, and he was also in Cheap Street, so he was hot lapping it because Cheap Street was the class before, and he almost won that class too. So he was really good at what he was doing, and barely lost though. He did.
Yeah, Wiley Kennedy. I gotta get his name right. Wiley Kennedy. He's out of Oklahoma, and he ran.
Dude, I got mad respect for that guy. Dude, he ran I got mad respect for that guy. He ran the wheels off of that truck all night long. That converter was glowing red all night, and he still put it in the winner's circle. He did a phenomenal job at building his truck.
Man, I'll tell you. So what people may not know is that. So I know Michael Hollis and Barrett and Goldie really well. They put on their Doomsday Productions. They put on this race. I've known them since they were kids, and I was out there with Jake on Friday night. We were doing some testing. You didn't tell them about your testing. You went straight to the bad stuff. You can go right to the good stuff.
Yeah.
But while I'm on the subject, they asked me if I would help them with announcing, and Barrett usually does that because that's what Barrett does. And so I was kind of blown away by it. But I obliged, and I tell you what, I had a blast. It was a great time. But I know for a fact that dude's headers were glowing because I was the one calling him back to the lanes when he was just finishing his pass on the other class. I'm like, I know you can't hear me right now, but as soon as you can, we need you right back down here. You know, so.
we had the best weekend racing this weekend, and all we had was Jake's little truck out there, and it was just an awesome time. XRP, we're blessed to live by such an awesome facility, and then hearing having my boy Ryan up there on the microphone is the little gangsters, you know what I mean, was pretty badass. So the video that we're working on right now for y'all are gonna freaking love. And it was a killer time. I hung out with Bradley and we had, it was just a good time, man. Good time.
Yeah.
And then Sunday when I went out there was hardly anybody there. We unloaded the moonshiner. I thought for sure I had the moonshiner on keel, just like the last 3 times I've taken it out. And I'm like, let's just take it up there and see. And we go up there, and man, it just sounds so crisp and just wow. I'm like, oh yeah, same shit. Fell on its face. I brought it back to the pits. I started tearing that thing apart, and we stayed out there till about 10:30 or 11 when I finally threw the towel in. I couldn't get them. I got a glitch somewhere. I couldn't find it, and we finally loaded it up and came on back home. But it was still pretty nice out there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So Friday night, we went out testing, okay? And we're testing for the War Out West in Abilene. We're supposed to be testing because he's running the 820 class, okay? But the people that we are is like, man, we sure would like to see if we go a little bit faster. So we go there with a plan to try to slow the truck down, but then we try to speed the truck up. And tell them about your first lick. You made your first lick and got the jitters out.
Well, I forgot. I did not have the jitters. He keeps saying I had the jitters, but I just forgot. No.
Most people have the jitters. I don't know.
Everybody has the jitters. That's why they get the first lick out of the way. It's part of it. I get the jitters.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
So he had the jitters.
Yeah.
Once we got over the jitters.
I was racing against the Mustang. Now testing, it doesn't matter who you're up against as long as you just make your pass whenever you're ready. And I was in a hurry, and for some reason I just didn't get up on the converter and grabbed the tire pretty hard and had a really bad reaction time. So then I short shifted second gear, and then I went in 804 at like 85 miles an hour. So wasn't a very good first.
You got that one down here, don't you? Can we share that one with them, the white one?
I don't have the first pass. I got the second pass. I'll let him go to. So he makes his first pass, and Jimmy's out there with his crew and his girlfriend, wife. I think are they married? I don't know, but Modell was out there with him, Morgan, and she was testing in a little Mustang, a little LS powered Mustang, and so we were like, hey, why don't you guys get together and do a little grudge race with each other, And so she's like, yeah, let's do it, So we got into the lanes, but we got pushed up and we got pushed way up and they weren't ready yet. So we pulled back around to the front there and we got all the way up to the front and they still weren't in the lanes. We're like, well, screw it. Let's just go. Let's just make a lip. And he does. And I think it's this one.
I got it right here.
Right here. That's one.
Oh,
So that was.
What's that? Go ahead. I was just going to be funny. I said, man, I think you raced the slowest car there.
Yeah. So that pass looks slow because, but that was a PB. The truck PB'd, and that's my fat ass in the truck with him. He's driving. I'm in the passenger seat, and that is the fastest the truck has gone to date. And we were both blown away. So it was good. And then we decided to get it back around. We pulled back around the pits, walked down to Jimmy's trailer, and they were already in the lane. So we got in the lanes with them. We ended up racing them. And I'm not going to tell you how that turned out, but you can watch the video. It's going to come out here pretty soon. It'll be in there. It was a great race. Great race. I mean, it's probably the best race you've had. One of the, at least top two.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah. And maybe top three. Yeah. But it was a great race. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be good. But then there's Backyard out doing some testing right there, boy. That truck is no joke. I cannot wait to see that truck at the Throwdown. So
if you listen, it's humming right there.
Oh, dude, play it again.
He loses a little traction there at first, but then, boy, that thing. It is not playing when it passes by. It found its shit and it got it together.
I cannot wait to see that truck. First of all, Backyard. So some of you don't know, I got to give them a shout out before we go any further. Then we're going to talk about, then we're going to get into what's going on with the registration. So let's hang tight. Okay. First of all, I got to tell them thank you so much. And I'm going to let you talk to them because, we'll set the preface with Thomas had a thing going on, a giveaway. You buy shirts. He was going to do a giveaway in a nitrous kit. Backyard told him, hey, if I win that thing, I'm giving it to Jake. And sure enough, he ends up winning it. And he does exactly what he said he's going to do. I said, don't even ship it to me. Just send it. Just give it to Jake. And you go.
Yeah, he gave it to me and I was very thankful. And he even made a video about all of us. And he was super nice. He seemed like a really great person. And I really can't wait to meet him at the Throwdown. But I am very thankful that he gave that kit to me because that means a lot to me, first of all. Second of all, that'll really help me in the near future, hopefully. So I'm really excited about it too.
I'm super excited. I can't wait to sit in the passenger seat.
Oh, yeah.
I have to get me a pair of Depends. Everybody's going to be putting diapers on their motors. I need to put a diaper in the passenger seat because I don't know if I'm ready for that just yet. But yeah, so anyway, I was blown away by that. I can't thank you enough for that, man. That was a awesome thing to do, and we got to figure out how we can utilize it. I know we can utilize some of it. I don't know if we can utilize all of it because it's a pretty hefty kit for a 4500 flange, and we don't have nothing for that yet. But so we're going to figure out what to do there. But we also have we have another guy that was dying to get it, so we might work out something where maybe we get a plate that works for Jake's truck, and we'll keep the bottles and the stuff to make it work. I don't know. We'll get there, but that was a huge help for Jake and get it done. We appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to need a set of Defense. Yeah, and some Dramamine, Coors Light, and a hope and a prayer. All right, so let's talk about I'm Brad. Yeah. What do you say?
And Bradley.
Looks like you'll be calling me. Yeah. Yeah. Because it ain't gonna be me. Yeah. I got a rule that if it's faster than 650s, I don't really want to be in there. I don't really like. I'm a big guy. This is I take up a lot of real estate. So you put me in a tight spot, it gets a little overwhelming. RT Racing. Oh yeah, dude. Glad to meet you too, man. I'm glad you came up there and said something to us. Super awesome to me. We met him up there. He's got the Sasquatch truck, the blacked out.
He came in. I think him and his wife came up and said hey to me, and I think he said his name was Justin. I think.
Yeah, I'm horrible with names, so yes.
I am too, but I do remember he said black truck. So,
dude,
I think that was pretty badass, honestly.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that truck is awesome. And I'm gonna tell you something. The thing, I had a few people come up and talk to us about coming to the ThrowDown. People that I haven't even spoken to in person before. I'm sure maybe we've talked in here, and people are pumped up about it, man, and I am too. And it sucks when you have to postpone something. I don't like having to postpone something, especially when there's that big of a gap. But I think that the momentum is there. Just like it was last year, if not more. And I'm just super excited to finally be able to get this thing done. And I know as soon as we get there and we get in the thick of it, I'm going to want to slow time down because it's so much fun.
Oh, me too. Me too.
And
I got a little taste of it hearing you on the mic last night.
What's that?
Listening to you on the mic last night, I kind of got a taste of it. Kind of felt like we was back at Tailgate ThrowDown. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Bradley will tell you.
Dude, I hadn't touched a microphone since then, so I was really nervous when they asked me to do it because with the Tailgate ThrowDown, I'm really invested in everybody here. I've been every person that's climbed in this Facebook group and every person that came last year. I consider you my friends, and I can't wait to get there to hang out with you again. It means a lot that you guys believe in what we're trying to do here, and you're willing to make the trip to come and hang out and do it with us. Because if y'all aren't here, then it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's just a couple of guys in here talking about some shit that never happened. So appreciate that, Jake. Love to see you got the going fast bug. I just think where you'll be. Yep, that's true. That was my whole thing. Like when I was a kid, I didn't respect it, and I got myself. I never tore anything up, knock on wood, but I put myself in some pretty hairy situations that I look back on, and I'm like, I hope he didn't do that, but I know he's not going to put himself in those situations because he respects it. He does respect it. He knows that every time you get into anything, whether it's a 5-second vehicle or a 7-second vehicle in the 8th mile. Something can go wrong and it can tear you up, and you got to know that going in. You did great, and I wasn't even there. Hey, appreciate that. Thanks, Edward. Appreciate that.
I think you got after you announced last night, this weekend at Little Gangsters, you got invited to what radio? Which one?
Yeah, Barrett and them asked me to
tell them what you did.
Yeah, they came in and asked me to co-announce with my buddy Chad at the Texas Radio Roundup, which is huge. So I'm really, really excited about that. Red Eye, what's going on, bud? Welcome. Clay Smith. I have to stop.
They talking about that little speed shop where they got for all that fuel.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Stacy Simmons is, I believe, that is our boy, Jonathan Morgan.
Yeah, I think that's what he said earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm super pumped to get back there and be able to pump you guys up because look, here's the thing. Like the whole thing about racing is it's a show. You're putting on a show. You're there to have fun, but you're putting on a show for the people that are there that aren't racing. And I feel like that there's a lot of races that go on where you got guys that are battling it out. You're spending the money, you're making the drives, you're doing the job to get your stuff to go down the track, and you're not getting recognized. And I feel like that anybody that comes to the Tailgate Throwdown is a badass on my book. You know what I mean? And people need to understand that. I don't care how fast or slow you are. I think you're a badass, and people should know that. And so we try to make that the forefront of this whole deal. The race, any race you do, the races are what make it good, bad, and different. And we got a great group of racers, and we got some badass trucks, and we're gonna have a good time. So let's talk about real quick before we get too deep in and people want to dip out. Registration. Okay, so registration after the live tonight. I'm going to put the link out on the Facebook page. Okay, so be looking for the link, and I'm going to share it a lot, especially over the next few weeks. So just know this: when you sign up, if you're planning on running multiple classes, okay, if you already know that, okay, please fill out 2 of them. You cannot select more than 1 class per sign up. We'll work on trying to get a website for next year. We wanted to make sure that this thing was growing and going to do what we think it's going to do, and it's definitely showing the signs. So we're going to try to work on getting a website next year, so it may be a little easier for you guys. So you go in there, you'll fill out your information. It's all pretty self-explanatory. For those of you that signed up last year, you've already been down the road. You know what I'm talking about. Super easy. But just take a look at the classes and make sure, you look at the rules. You can hit the features tab at the top of the page. I'll share the rules out again. Make sure you're entering the class that your truck fits. Okay. We don't want to hammer this thing with rules, but I think we all know the difference between a mini truck and a full-size truck. And we know the differences between what a pure street is clearly stated in the rules and what a hot street vehicle is, or I don't even know. You want to pull them up, we can go through them too. That'd be a good idea. But you know what I'm saying? You know where your truck falls. So let's make sure we get the truck where it belongs. When you do that,
tell me how to do it. Tell me how to do it again, Ryan. I go to Tailgate Throwdown, and then I go to features. This is how I found out the rules and where I fit. I hit features, and then what do I do?
You scroll down to right there, that top post right there. Click on that.
Hit the see more. There you go.
There's your rules. Okay.
Okay. All right. So that's how y'all do it. You just go there, hit features. It's going to be on that first one right there. I don't know how to put us back where we was.
I don't know either. Is that it?
There we go. So just go in there and you hit the features thing right here. And then this is the one right here. It says, all right, folks, if you take your time, you can scabble down here. You can find out if if your truck's all steel, all glass, you got a fiberglass hood, that's okay. No roll cage, that's okay. And you just go through there. And if you don't make this list, you drop down to the next one. You go, okay, do I fit in this one right here? If you don't make that one, and if you make it all the way down to the bottom, that means you're going to race the Moonshiner, and I'm going to kick the dog shit out of you. Hey, you better find a place somewhere along here somewhere.
You better fall somewhere else than this area.
I'm coming to win.
That's right. To win. Yeah, and so just so clarify, yeah, let's clarify something in pure street. So I've been asked this a couple times. If you have a harness bar in your truck, that's not a roll cage. Okay. A roll cage is bars coming out of the back glass or through the cab into the bed floor, right? Down bars going into the dash. That's what that means. If you've got a 4-point bolt in or whatever you have for your harnesses, I'm okay with that. Okay. That's safety. That's enough safety. Like if that's a safety concern for you and you feel safer in your harnesses, I am all about it. I'm not going to bark at you about that. I think you understand. I think everybody understands what these rules mean and how they are applied. But I know we do have a couple of trucks that are wanting to run on that, and they do have harness bars. So to stop any confusion at the tent, if you have a harness bar in your truck or whatever, bolt in little, kicker or whatever you got back there, that's fine. As long as it's not going through the bed, you don't have down bars going, a hoop, a halo around the top, you know what I'm talking about. So let's see. So when you sign up, okay, this is for us to get a head count and we can get an idea of where our classes are. Okay, the day of the race, when you arrive, you'll pay at the gate to get your tech card and get your people in. Then you can go unload and come on over to the trailer. Not to the trailer, to the tent, and you can sign up for your class. Okay. What we will do more than likely is we still got to figure out the logistics of this part of it, and we'll do that as we get closer. Okay. But we're going to have a tech line this year to make sure people are where they need to be. So we'll probably call classes up, to get registered, make sure your money's paid, and we got your names down. At that point in time, that's when you'll put your buy-in money in, and then we'll check your truck and make sure you're good to go. You'll get a sticker once you're teched, and that way we know that it's been teched and you're good to go. If you don't have a sticker, then we know we ain't looked at you yet. So, but should be pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Once the race is concluded, I'm going to talk about, we're going to jump from front to back, and then we'll go back to the middle, because the middle is the meat and potatoes we've got to work out as we get closer. But I need to know what kind of truck count we got before we get to that point. But just so everyone knows, last year was a little bit of confusion. Once you have completed your class, once you have won your class or run it up, whatever, you're going to need a plan to hang around, because we don't do payouts as you win. At the end, we do an award ceremony where we're going to give you guys a trophy. We're going to give you a big check. We're going to give you cash that you won and a picture. Yeah, we want a picture in a winner's circle. And then you can take a victory lap down the track. That's the way we did it last year. It worked out great. So that's what we're going to do again this year. So if you've won your class, you can come down to the tent and hang out. But don't say, hey, can I get my payout so I can leave? Because my wife is going to probably jump up and start slapping fools. Okay. When she's trying to count and get things organized, she doesn't need to be answering questions. She needs to be doing work. So just keep that in mind. We're not going to run off with your money. We did last year. It's not going to happen this year. So, but again, going back, when we put out that sign-up sheet, the quicker you sign up, the better off it is for us. If you sign up and you feel the need to share that link on the Facebook page, the more we share it, guys, the more people are going to see it. I'm putting up a post and I'm getting 150 people out of 4,500 seeing my post. So I need all of you to see the link, go in and do what you need to do. And then when you go back to the Facebook page, share the link to the page again, share it to the page, share it to the page, share it to the page. Because if the more people that see it, the more people get in front of it, then the less chances we have of somebody going, I didn't know there was a sign up. If you miss the sign up sheet for some reason, okay, you shouldn't if you're watching this or listening, but if you do, you can sign up the day of the race. But I would prefer that we have a good head count so we know what we're looking at for a run order and scheduling for the weekend. Because we try to get this done in a day. So, try to have fun on Friday. But if it looks like we're having over 140 trucks, we might roll over into Sunday if we have to, just depends. So we have that day if we need it to finish. But we'd like to try to get it done Saturday so everybody can sit around, drink some beer, tell some tall stories about, why they should have won third round or why they didn't win the whole thing. And then we can all get up in the morning and load up and head home. Mark, we will definitely do that. Absolutely. Any questions so far? Does anybody have any questions? If you got questions, throw them out there.
We got is there any limits on entries?
No.
No limits on entries. Okay.
No.
Can a mini pick on a full size?
Yeah, whenever on the test night and grudge night, absolutely. So what we'll do on the testing and grudge night, okay? The track's going to open earlier than it did last year. So we're going to probably open up around midday if I had to assume. So if people want to start getting registered, then they can. That would probably be optimal. We'll probably do some testing. And as the evening kind of starts to roll on, we'll start calling grudge races to the lanes. Okay. So if you have a grudge race with somebody, you need to let me know. And and you'll come find me. I'll be up at the front somewhere, and we're gonna talk about it as you guys come up there. You know, what's going on, what's on the line here, how many cheeseburgers do we got on this deal? You know,
we have a lot of cheeseburgers on this deal.
Yeah, there's a lot of cheeseburgers.
There is a lot of cheeseburgers.
Hungry fools around here.
What?
So there's some hungry fools around here.
Yeah. I mean, everybody wants to eat, and I get that.
I'm hungry.
And we've got a whole semi truck full of hamburger patties being brought in for this deal. So, we really need people to show up because let me tell you, 53 feet of Angus beef ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we still got time to get prepared, guys. We still got time.
You want to answer, Jody?
Yes, I did not get it on my truck, but I did get it from Thomas this weekend. So
yeah, we're probably gonna have to. There's some things. Bradley's got an appointment he's setting aside for us to bring the truck to him. We need to get a couple things done that's outside of my scope, and once we do that, then we can get the ride height set right in the truck. Because I mean, it sets up like a gasser right now. And the only reason it's doing that is because the pinion angle is not right. If I bring the front of the truck down, then it's going to be really bad. So we don't want to experience that again. So we're just waiting until we can slow down with racing. Because right now the truck works. You know what I mean? The way it is, it doesn't take much to make the truck work. So and for what he can do, you know, the classes he can jump into, it's working perfect. So there's no rush at the moment, but we will definitely over the winter be doing some things to get ready for it. That's what I'm going to look like as I'm pulling into the Newport Raceway. Yeah, it's a damn bracket truck right now.
It's a bracket truck.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, Junior Street. Listen, so if there's anybody here who has kids for Junior Street, and so we haven't talked about this in a minute, but let's just touch base on it, okay? If you have a kid that is 13 or older and you have proper safety equipment, meaning helmet, I would prefer a fire jacket at minimum, and you have a helmet for you and something to wrap around your body, and you want to race in Junior Street, you can definitely do that. They have to be accompanied by an adult in the vehicle. That doesn't mean a 15-year-old and a 14-year-old. That means if you're 13, dad or mom needs to be in the vehicle in the truck with you.
Sweet.
Well, the official rules for the Junior Street is going to be no buy-in ages 13 to 16 only, and we're going to set your dial at an 850 cap. You must be in a truck that follows the pure street rules. The parents must accompany the driver down the strip and must drive the vehicle from the return road back to the pits. Both people in the truck must have a minimum of a helmet and a fire jacket, must have seat belts, etc. There's not going to be any shorts and no open-toed shoes and no throttle stops, and it's going to be a foot brake only race. So that's going to be our rules for our Junior Street, guys. Real simple.
Yeah, pretty simple, and it's going to be a dial your own. So it's an 850 cap, but it's going to be a dial your own. So so just know that going in. That way, you know, if somebody's got a 10-0 truck versus, let's just say Jake's truck, don't worry. You don't have to figure out how to run a low 8. You just need to run on your dial. So we're gonna have some fun with that. Now, that being said, if we don't get a lot of kids and the competition's thin, then you guys better go ahead and pure street, get your stuff ready, because I'm going to throw this kid in the pure street class, and he's going to wear you out. He's making laps. I mean, some of you guys been sitting at the house just eating Cheetos going, man, I can't wait till October. Boy, you better get out and do some practicing, because I'm telling you right now.
We're going back next weekend, too. We're making some changes again next weekend, so should be a little faster.
Yeah, we got two more weekends of racing, and then we're going to take a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
You know what I saw this weekend, Ryan, that really had me going was watching Hollis and them. They had their race. It was together. It was well put together. It performed correctly. Everybody had a good time. Even, the little gangsters, the same thing. And when I was thinking about that, I was like, man, we have the shot with the guys that we have in these comments, the people that are following the Tailgate ThrowDown page and the race. We have an opportunity, guys, to be our own little gangsters. We have that opportunity. As big as that thing is growing, we could be growing these trucks, showcasing all these trucks. And this race, this is where we're going to do it together with everybody's help, because that's what it was out there. It was a big community of the same people enjoying it, and we had that opportunity right here in front of us.
Yeah, 100%, man. Like me and Thomas have been working our butts off trying to build the relationships we need to make the Tailgate Throwdown even better. And I think that once we show up and show out this go around next year, we're working on some things for next year that I think will be much better. And not that it's not already great, but we've got some things in the works, and I think we've got some positive things moving our way. It's just going to take a little bit more time, and it's nothing more than it's a lot. Any of you guys that have ever put on, I'm sure some of you have put on an event. It's a lot to put on an event. It's a lot to try to keep it rolling, and then also be working, and then also be, trying to do things with your kids and stuff like that. So it's a lot. So we're getting a game plan together for next year too. So be prepared for October, and then get ready for 2026, because we got some good stuff coming your way. Throw Jake and Miss Shine in the class. Hey, I'm telling you what.
Hey, she had her helmet and her jacket in the car this weekend in case he needed to pull out the secret weapon. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Bradley would have slipped. I had his replacement right there.
Cody, we can't wait to be there too, buddy. We can't wait to see all you guys there. And Tim, hey, I saw your comment about your camp. Hey, listen, buddy, there's a lot of people that are in the same boat. I mean, here, Thomas here is fighting it too, bud. I mean, but at the end of the day, man, like, what you have to remember, and everybody has to remember, is that it's racing, right? So there's always a mountain to climb. It's never easy. It's never plug and play. There's always something that pops up last minute. Hell, we went to the track Friday night. His truck's been flawless this whole time. Mm-hmm. We drove it up on the trailer, no issues. We took it to the track, went to go fire it up, dead as a doornail. For no reason. Brand new battery, no draw, nothing. We'll leave it sitting out in the shop for a week and a half, go out there and fire it up, and it's good to go. Get to the track, dead.
And we made sure we turned everything off.
Yeah, everything.
Made sure we didn't drain the battery or anything, and it just didn't start.
Yeah, so we had to borrow a charger from somebody and charge a brand new battery. It's just, there's always struggles, but that's, when you look back at it, like, that's the most fun usually. It's like, remember when we got there and everything was screwed, and then we went out third round or second round or first round? Man, it was fun, wasn't it?
Look at what he put on there.
You got to bring up number 7 plug. Okay, let's talk about number 7. Okay, so all right, so let's just address the elephant in the room, Thomas. Okay, if you want to go there and you want to turn this all into sour shit, okay. So here's the deal: I have a fat hand. Okay, and an S10 is if you own an S10 that has headers through the chassis, then you understand that you curse at the sky when you have to change the friggin' plugs in it. Well, this fat finger and this fat finger can barely reach in and touch the freaking spark plug on number 7 in the back. And I kept being afraid that I was not going to be able to get it back in there, and he was going to want to go race, and I wasn't going to have anybody to help me get it in there. So I was just like, put some race gas in it, it'll clean it up, and it'll be all right. Ain't that big a deal. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, and then Bradley came out there and got it out because he has a not that he has tiny hands, not that he has like. Yeah, but his hands are less arthritic and
yeah, yours are just so fast.
Well, he got it from underneath. He changed that plug from underneath the truck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wish I would have seen where he found that cubby hole, because I've looked underneath the truck and went, So anyway, yeah, big shout out to Bradley Staten on that number 7. Number 7 was all in on that pass against that little white truck there first round. Hope you get it going. So yeah. Oh yeah. Bradley, no fear. Bradley will get it under control. He had an unfortunate incident in testing 2 weeks ago. We went out. He came out with us and had an intercooler problem that was not compatible with 26 pounds of boost. It didn't. You don't take the intercooler problem and then times it by boost equals compounding boom booms. And so he's got a little work to do. I know his boy Chris Huffines is getting his truck back together. I mean, guys, we got a lot of badass trucks coming here. Like I look at it, I sit back and look at it, and I talk to the people I'm talking to. We got Arkansas boys, we got Missouri boys, we've got Kansas, we've got Texas, we've got Oklahoma, we've got Florida, we've got Georgia. I think even New York. We have a New York guy that was going to try to come last time, but he's coming this time. I mean, we've got guys coming from Michigan. I can't forget about the nearest people. Michigan. I mean, guys, we like Thomas says, like if we show up and do what we plan to do, like this time next year, people are gonna be like, that ain't been yet. They're gonna be like, God damn, I got to get to the tailgate throwdown. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
Hey, let me step in here real quick because let me tell you something. Did y'all freaking see? This is way off topic. I'm just take this left, guys. Y'all ready? Everybody, buckle up.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, there was a freaking shooting at a drag strip. Come on, that is not the drag strip. That's not what. If we don't get in and take over and start teaching racing etiquette and how to be like you are, Jake, you're teaching him, all that good stuff. Because there's so much more than just driving your car down the track. I can't. Y'all already know what I'm trying to say, but we cannot let our sport turn into that BS, man.
No. No, I saw that this morning. Our good buddy Lamont from Forever Grudge, his car was hit. By one of the straight bullets.
It's crazy.
And it's a bad deal. There is no amount of money. There is no clout in a race worth fighting or killing somebody over. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. And we do not. That's not our angle. That's not what we do. We want good racing. We want competition. Damn right we do. Because that's the reason we build these damn things is to go out and compete with each other and try to get the upper hand. But racer etiquette is always first. And just being people, man, just like being around like-minded people and doing cool shit, race car, race truck shit. That's where it's at. So I feel, I messaged Lamont today. Like I feel horrible for the families. I pray for the one the child that lost his life. Pray for their family. That's a bad deal. There was some heated stuff that went down at the track this weekend in the final round, and some people were getting involved, and I was getting really nervous about Jake being around it because you never know how that stuff can go. And I told him, move back, get away. Money is one thing, but respect is everything. And, you can win a race and be respectful about it. You know what I mean? So that's something we advocate for in this deal. Like you can talk shit, you can do whatever you want. You can get on there and post up. I'm going to drag your ass, flip the truck upside down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We want that, but when it comes down to it, if you get your ass kicked, however it is, if you get your ass kicked, then you go duck your tail in the trailer and take your licks like a man. You know what I'm saying? Or like a grown woman, because we have women at this deal too. So you don't act like an infant child that has no brain power and do stupid shit. It's not going to be met very well with the people that come to the tailgate throwdown. I can tell you that. But I will say that the way it went down last year, we ain't gonna have to even consider
no.
So, but looking forward to setting the example. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we want more people to come out. We want more people. I've told some live streamers if they want to come out, we're going to live stream it with Bang Shift. We want it to get in front of as many people as we can for you guys, because if we get more people noticing what's going on, then it opens up more opportunities for the racers, and that's what we're in this deal for. So let's see. How soon will the track be open Friday? Okay. So, again, we'll probably open the track. I think last time, and it's not going to probably change. I haven't talked to Scott. We need to touch base, but I think the track can go hot by 1 or 2 on Friday. I would say probably around 1. So that way you guys can get some daytime testing, because a lot of the race is happening during the day. So you're going to get a good old temperature change on the surface. So you may want to get some data if you can in the heat, and then wait until the sun goes down and get you a little bit in the nighttime. But yeah, 100%. 100%, Matt Helm, 100%. And that is why when we put this thing in Arkansas, I knew it was going to be a stretch for some of the people that I know. And they're like, man, it's far ways to go without guaranteed money. And I totally get it. And my answer to that is I have a passion. I have a love for the sport of drag racing. And I have traveled many places with my buddies racing, and we had nothing guaranteed. And a lot of times we came home with our pockets empty, but the best memories I ever made. So, take that as you will. And I think with the following we got, like, if enough people come there, the purses are going to be just fine. So, the track should go hot by 1. Like I said, we'll be set up. We're going to get there Thursday and get everything ready to go so that Friday morning we're set. If you get there on Thursday and you want, we're set up and we're ready in the evening, you want to go ahead and get teched in, you can definitely do so. Ooh, yeah, some people don't know. We'll leave it a secret, but everyone.
Some people want to talk and some people don't. Just the way some people don't.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. So anyway, the track will be open. If you're going to get there early on Thursday, some of us are going to be coming up Thursday. So if you need to get there early on Thursday, you can do so. Like I said, we'll be ready for operations first thing in the morning on Friday. So you guys can roll in, get teched. Track will try to go hot by 1 o'clock. We'll do some open testing for a couple hours, and then we'll start playing around with the grudge stuff. So, and you guys, like I said, if you want to call people out when you're there, if you want to call people out, I love the hype when you guys get in there and talk smack to each other on the Facebook page. Feel free to do so. Make sure you come and talk to me and let me know. I'm gonna try to keep a list so we can get these races done. I know a lot of you guys have waited to race each other for a while now. So, if you get there and decide you want to race somebody else too, that's fine. I know Jonathan Morgan's just going to be sitting in the staging lanes with his truck idling, waiting for someone to pull up and grab a lane. So he is open for as many grudge races as you want to get from him, and he will talk shit all the way up until he's back in the pits, and that's the way it should be.
I got a feeling I'm gonna bring all kinds of fuel and nitrous. I'm gonna be doing Moonshiner's gonna be doing some serious grudge race. I got a lot of people in here that I just want to effing race.
Yeah,
I just want to see them try to get on the Moonshiner. Your little bitty old trucks with your big old turbos.
Stan Nelson about Mopar Joe. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna come. Stan. He's just been waiting for it to come back around. I know he's got that truck ready to go. I'm not going to be bringing Slick Rick to run him. We're making some executive decisions. I've actually got a guy who's locked in Arkansas who's a tailgate throwdowner that wants my truck, and I'm just waiting on the paperwork to get here because I never transferred the title, but I'm going to be selling him my truck, and I'm going to be taking my money and investing it in this guy on my right here. I thought my wife said that today. She goes, if he's having so much problem with that stuff, does he need that nitrous kit back? I was like, I kind of feel like I need to just call him, but
just don't say nothing to him, babe. Just shh. He's in his own struggles right now.
Just let him be. Just let it run its course. Now, I think we have it figured out. Thomas called me when he was at the track. We did a couple I was over the phone talking with him. He did a couple things, and we found there is an issue. We just don't know if the issue is the part or if the issue is the delivery of the electricity to the part, which he's going to be finding out. But I think we pretty much have it narrowed down to something there.
Yeah. I mean, I'll run y'all through it real quick. We made that first pass. It fell on its face. You could tell that it was not getting any nitrous, but it was getting all the fuel. And then so I made it back to the pits before Kevin come in. And when he came in, both the plate and the burst panel was just frozen like a blower would be. So I'm like, what the hell, And so now I'm like, okay, the plate stopped up, because obviously the nitrous made it to the plate, but it didn't make it in the motor. So first thing I did is I start tearing it off. I get the plate out, blow in it. I feel a little bit of air, get my air compressor in my truck. go through the plate. It's going good. We hook it back up. We hit the solenoids, click, 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 click. Everything's working. Progressor's clicking. Turn the nitrous on. Do another little test. Only the fuel solenoids are clicking. Keep doing that. I'm trying to chase down. I cut out all the grounds, redid the grounds, traced back to all the hots, make sure everything, all the ends, the connectors were good. I cut a bunch of connectors off, put new connectors on just in case, still same thing. Finally, we're sitting there and I'm trying to getting pissed off, and I'm just hitting the micro switch. And finally the nitrous kicked on, but the line wasn't hooked to the plate. So it slapped the valve cover, KO'd the AN fitting. But I'm like, okay, that's fine. We got nitrous. Shit's working. We're good. Let's stick it out. I take the purge line off, replace it with that line. So now we're just going to purge underneath the hood. To hell with it if we can make it work. Go to test it one more time before we go up. Won't work again. So then I got him inside with the master valve that's in the floor, the old shit valve, in case he gets in a bind. That's the one he hit. I said, Kevin, start at 900 PSI and let me try it. And if it don't work, purge off to 8. And then anyways, we did that. Y'all get the point. All the way down to 700. At 700, everything works perfect. So I'm like, okay, we got a power supply problem. It's not working under pressure. But on that same note, the engine purge is hooked to that same identical solenoid. And when I hit the engine purge, the motor, it'll purge. It'll purge on using that same solenoid and shoot nitrous in the plate. The only thing that's different between the system and the purge button is, the engine purge, the only thing that's different is the engine purge button is a direct wire from a hot. It don't have shit. It's just a hot wire with a button. It's not pulling any timing. It's not doing shit. It just whack, whack. And so it's working here, but it ain't working there. That's where I'm at. Now I'm back at the house, and I got to figure that out. But that's where
Eddie Shaw says, I bet I can fix your problem. He's been there. You might want to give him a little hit up on the messenger, see if he can give you a phone call.
Yeah. Anybody that thinks they can help me, please shoot me a message. If you can't find me on Facebook, I'm Piston Jones.
Yeah, Piston Jones. Yeah,
you can message me there. I would love to. I am at my wit's end. I know Ryan could tell last night. Ryan would be like, well, did you check this? I checked it, Ryan.
Yeah, he's like, well, goddamn, I checked it. Yeah, and I said, well, why don't you check it again when you're not hitting it with your purse? Okay.
Yeah. So, and Elmore says, what's the Hertz? It has Hertz. I didn't even know what's a Hertz. I don't even know what that is.
It's a rental car service. You need to check and see if you've got rental on that thing.
Oh no, I brought the trailer, sir. We're good.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because if you don't have this shit figured out in the next 40 days, you're gonna need to rent something to race at the tailgate throwdown. Oh,
Kevin literally said if we don't get this summit done by tailgate throwdown, you're gonna pull a JJ the boss. We're ratchet strapping you to the front. You're gonna hold the nozzle down.
Somebody is everything switched on with a relay. See, that's what we're thinking is we've got, I would assume, I've run into this before, and Eddie Shaw, if you're in here, you can attest to this. If you got 950 PSI and it's deadheading at the valve, if there is not enough continuity at the solenoid, it's not going to open the valve. And if you drop pressure and then it opens the valve, then that's a clear sign that you have a continuity issue between the controller and the nitrous solenoid, if I'm not mistaken. That's just where my head goes, because it just makes sense. If it clicks with no pressure on it, and then you put some pressure to it and it doesn't click, but then you drop pressure down below 700 or at 700 and it does click, then there's not enough power to open the valve with all that pressure on the back side of it. Each solenoid power at different hertz. And if it isn't, Yep. Oh, okay. Yep. See, Dave is an electrical guy. Now, people give him shit about his electrical stuff.
I literally said I was going to the track Sunday. If anybody wanted to come help, you come help. But I didn't see Dave. I kept looking at the gate, and I watched the gate, and I was like,
Hey, he's going to go to the track.
Nobody ever came.
He's going to be at the track this Sunday with me and Jake. So if you feel froggy, that's okay. So no bread. That's what I thought too. But the same solenoid is hardwired into the button, and it purges in 950 psi. So the solenoid itself is fine. It's a continuity issue when it's on the separate system with the controller. There's a power delivery issue there.
Yeah, I have went through the grounds. I'm about ready to start checking the. I'm gonna have to start checking the hots. On the hot side. I was gonna do that today, but I ended up having all kinds of different stuff going on, and I didn't get around to it. I keep waiting for somebody. Tim said he'd come help me. Tim didn't come. Nobody gives a shit.
Oh, Tim, Mike. You know what? I got his address. We'll write him a letter on that one. Micro not carrying the load. So, all right. So there you go. That's what I was concerned about too. I wonder if the micro switch, it's engaging.
It's working, but weak.
It's weak. That is also another problem I've had before in the past, and I wasn't thinking about it. You just spit it right out. There it is. Maybe Thursday, bud. Let's see. What solenoids do you have? Solenoids are little ones. They're little tiny ones. They're not that big.
Yeah, the littlest ones they get.
Yeah, they're so little they need their own fucking battery. That's the problem. They need their own battery. Matt Helm says turbo kit time. We've talked about it, but he really likes it. What's going on, man?
You might as well say, you just ran over my shit, dude. Watch where you're going. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, boy? You doing all right?
Yes, sir.
Doing good. We're trying to figure out your papa's continuity issues, both up here and in that thing by you. Anyway, so the moonshiner's on the brink of finding out.
Yeah, we're getting close. The bottom line is, we went testing and although we didn't get to make a good pass, we narrowed it down to figuring out exactly what I need to get fixed. Anita. Time for life, turbo guy.
Yeah, well, see, so just so you
know, Dave, man, Dave's a good dude, man. Fucking Dave. Hell yeah.
He's full of shit. Dude. Occasionally he will spit out, I kind of just like the simplicity of a carburetor. I'm like, hang on, I can't get my phone out fast enough. What did you say? Say it again. I still have Jason. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, see, he got you a mini controller.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, dude, I guess I'm going to have to put that.
Dude, y'all realize that y'all keep giving this guy shit, and, we're going to be chasing Jake.
God dang. We're already chasing Jake. He's already faster. Right there. Hey, that's why I'm selling my truck, dude. He's already faster than my truck. I have to rebuild the whole damn thing.
Shit, he made you sell it. What you talking about?
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So just to recap, okay. Tonight, as soon as I get off here, I'll be posting it up. Make sure you get in there, sign up for your class. Make sure you share the hell out of it. Please, 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 please share it. Share it everywhere you can. That way people can see it. I'm not going to put it in the main page. I'm going to put it in the racers page. Okay. So if you are not in the racers page, send me a message. I'm going to put it there first. I want all the racers that were in at the beginning of the year. I want them to get the first shot at. So if you're not in the racers page, shoot me a message and I will add you to it. I'm keeping it private so we don't have a bunch of people go, yeah, I'm coming to race. And then they don't even have a truck. That's happening.
Yeah, you are to make them. Did you just say if they're registered, then they can get in? Is that what you said?
Do what?
Did you say if you're registered, then you can get in the group? Is that what you just said?
No. So everybody last year, at the beginning of the year, I made a private group for racers only. And I said, if you're a racer, send me a message. I'll put you in the private group. And so if you are not in there, you didn't get that last time, send me a message and I will shoot everything over to you. I'll get you in there. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, because Because if you don't, you'll have 500 people telling you what you should change about the race, and then them sons of bitches won't even show. I'm having a couple.
Well, yeah, there's that, but we had people that weren't even, I've never even heard of, that didn't even have. I went to go look at their Facebook, and they weren't even like, I mean, I'm sorry, if you got a Facebook and it's a picture of a dog near a body of water, and then the only other picture is like
hey,
no, but like you got like there's like a deer head and then like a Buick. I'm pretty sure you don't have a truck and I'm probably going to think you're spam. So I'm just telling you that right now. So if you're not spam, but that's what your Facebook looks like, and send me a message and say, hey, my Facebook looks boring, but I got a race truck and I'm coming to race. Then I will add you. Okay?
Do we got the guys arguing over here? Do we have the old LS versus big block versus turbo versus nitrous comments going on over here?
Well, I'm sure. I'm sorry, Jake.
We need a ladies power puff class.
Okay, so here's what we got. Okay, so we've had ladies say they wanted to do this. Okay, and I said, if you guys get together and can give me at least 6 trucks, we will do it. And I think we have like Bobby Parsons. I think his wife wants to do it. A couple people. I'm sure Dave's wife will want to do it. Dave's like, not in my truck. Not in my truck. Well, Dave, you just got to get your wife's truck ready. Yeah. But actually, I don't know. She might have to stay home, or I don't know if they're going to actually be able to make. I don't know how that's going to work out yet. They got some school.
And I'll be the tech guy. So if you want to try to pull some shady shit off, I'll tech you. I'll find out if you're a girl or a boy.
Yeah. So if we want to do a cream puff or a powder puff, cream puff. See, if it's super nice and slow, we want. Yeah. Now, if we want to do a powder puff class, we could definitely do that. I would like for any ladies who are coming to the Tailgate Throwdown that want to do it, please shoot me a message. I will put together a group, and we will figure out how the rules need to go. I think we would probably do something like an index.
Is your wife going to drive something?
Mine?
She should drive the truck.
She ain't got.
She's not. I'm gonna put my shine in Jake's truck. What's up?
Yeah, she ain't gonna have time. Well, I don't know. We'll have to ask her, but I don't know. She might. You never know. She might. Maybe. But yeah, I'm definitely down to do that. So any women that want to hop in a truck and do some racing, yeah. See, that's right. Casey should do it. So if we get 6 to 8 trucks, let's just throw the class together.
I think we can probably pull that off.
I think we can probably pull it off too. So shoot me a message if you are a female or you have a wife that wants to race in it. Shoot me a message. Say we are in. And then let me know like what you're bringing, and then we can figure out if we need to do like an index type deal, because everybody might have different trucks, and we might have to kind of hey, it's a 750 or a 7.0 index or something like that. So, okay, see, I like it. I'm all about it. Let's do it. May put my wife in line. Okay, see, that's what it says. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to run an index because there's worlds of differences between the trucks. But we could do that. Maybe we're run like a 750 index or something like that.
That'd be really fun.
Yeah. So shoot me a message. Please do that, because I'm when I build classes like that, I kind of go poke everybody and say, would you be interested in this? And they send me yes. And then that kind of gives me an idea what we're doing here. So shoot me a message on Facebook. And I will get a head count. And if we get enough trucks that are interested, enough women that are interested in getting in a truck and doing that, then we'll announce it and we'll add it to the schedule. Okay. So that's all I've got on this go around. We are going to start ramping things up. So I'd like to start getting some of you guys on here to talk with us. If you would like to come on and, talk some shit, talk trucks, whatever, shoot us a message. We'll be back next Monday. We're going to start going every Monday now. And we want to have somebody on with us. Even if there's a couple, we might actually reach out to 2 people per class and say, hey, let's get a couple of you guys on there and let's talk about the class. So get prepared for that. I know we've had Jason Shadden on in the past. We've had a few people on here, and it's really been good. The Flemings, I'd love to have the Flemings come back on. Registration will be on Facebook after I get done with this. I have not posted it yet. You know what? There, let's just do this while we're on here.
Do it right now, Ryan. We ain't doing that
right now. Here we go. I'm going to go on here right now. I'm going to take the link, and I'm going to grab it right here.
Are you putting it on Tailgate ThrowDown or no?
I'm going to put it on the Tailgate ThrowDown Racers page, okay?
Okay.
It's called the Tailgate ThrowDown Racers Only page. So you can find it, and you can ask to get in. Let's see here. Let's go. Here we go. Get in where you fit in.
Hey, look, there I am right there. Tailgate Racers ThrowDown right there.
And girls, let's see. All right. Let me do this. Hang on a second. I got to do spell check. Just give me a second, dude. You're busting my back. Let's do this. Hang on.
This is it right here, guys. Tailgate ThrowDown Racers page.
Okay, we'll go in here.
Same old green rust bucket in the thumbnail.
All right, I'm going to attach the rules to it again so everybody can see it. Okay.
That thing won't run. Wabba! Whack it! So I think that thing has like had a little bitty rear end when it just made that pass right there.
Yeah, so that was a 7.5 10 bolt, I'm pretty sure. We just pulled that out not too long ago, apparently. So
let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. Watch this thing. Little rear end. Hold on, 2 sticks. You got this.
Hey, that truck don't play.
Remember the mini class, y'all better be prepared.
Scared the cameraman though.
Man, that truck right there is no joke. It is no joke.
The post should be up.
All right, so the post is up in the Racers Only page. Okay, and the rules are just above it. Make sure you get in there.
What am I? I'm here now. So where do I go? Like features again? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
This is the Racer ThrowDown.
Yeah, go down there. You should be able to scroll down. Now, you're not going to be able to share it from here, okay? So I'm not right now. I misspoke earlier. I want you to sign up. Everybody that's in the Racers pages, in the Racers page, get signed up. I'll keep bumping it to the top, okay? After we get probably 3 weeks into this deal, I will assume everybody that's in the Racers page is going to be signed up, and then I'll release it out to the public page, okay? We'll release it out to the public page, and if anybody decides that they want to get in outside of the people that wanted to at the beginning of the year, then we'll put it up there, and then we'll share the hell out of it. Okay, so I'll make a post about it. We'll talk about it. We'll probably do it when we release it on the public page. We'll do a podcast or a video deal here, and then we'll say, hey, it's about to go live on the public page as well. So. But I want to get an actual count of the trucks that we had at the beginning of the year. No, my bad elbow. The trucks we had at the beginning of the year, I wanted to get as accurate of a count as we can with those people before we open it up to anybody else. Okay.
Well, which was somewhere around 154 because you got 154 members in here. So that was 154 people. That was pretty serious.
Yeah. Those were all the people that were signed up last time. I think there was 144. There's since been a few others that I've added to the group that wanted to come. So I think there was 144, 145 that had officially signed up last time. So, yeah, so get in there, sign up. That way I know as quick as you can. And can I run all-wheel drive car and daily? No, this guy. I love Justin. Me and him talk all the time. He's a racer through and through, and that dude is
smoking crack. Is he was he got a drug of choice?
He's just trying to fuck with me. This motherfucker, Justin is
getting ready because closer we get, more crazy stuff.
Oh shit, man, dude, it is gonna be awesome. Yeah, so get signed up. Like I said, we'll probably 2 or 3 weeks. We'll do that podcast, and then we'll release it to the public group, and we'll just go from there, and we'll start building from there. Okay. October is coming quick. Make sure your shit is together. Fix your nitro systems. Figure out what your blowers need. Get you some new belts. You know, if you're if you're a foot breaker, get yourself some new shoes. I don't want to hear any excuses. And if you're a Powder Puff girls and you want to race, shoot me a message. I need to know. We need to get something built for you guys. And that's all I got. What about you, Thomas? We set?
Shit, I ain't got anything, man, other than we're getting close and everybody just start paying attention to what you're doing, and it's getting close where we don't want to break them, but we want them to be running at their tops. And yes, we're going to be probably doing some type of convoy down there. Seen a lot of messages about that. I'm sure me and Ryan and Chad will probably be down there Thursday, and y'all are welcome to come in Thursday, and plan on go ahead and plan on the weekend, dude, just in case, that way you're not in a hurry or whatever. And it probably won't take all weekend, but hell, plan on a weekend so we can go to have a good time. And really, that's it, man. And, I mean, all y'all that think that I'm not going to have my truck ready, I'm going to bust all y'all's ass. I'm going to have my truck ready. I will set the whole camp down the last 3 weeks if I have to. It's all I will focus on. I will be there unless I blow this thing up. Yeah.
We'll be ready to go. Dude, you'll be ready to go. Everybody's going to be ready to go. Shirts will be there. We'll have shirts, hats, all that stuff. We'll have grab gear stuff. If you want grab gear, if you want to support this guy's racing habits, he'll have stuff there. He'll be taking photographs there. So if you want a sweet photograph of your truck, get with Jake. He'll hook you up. And if you want a big old bad canvas to put on the wall, some of you in here have already had one. We'll get with Thomas here, and we'll get that knocked out for you. Yeah, so that's all we got right now. Huh?
Nothing.
What'd you call me?
Nothing.
Okay.
I said Casey Fleming.
Oh yeah, Casey Fleming. She'll be there too. My bad. You're right.
Yeah,
she'll be there as well.
I forgot.
Yeah, I did, and that's my bad. Casey Fleming. She is the badass that made all the pictures possible last year. She will be there as well.
And she's the one that helped me too.
She is the one that helped you too. She's the one that hooked this dude up with his camera for Christmas. My God, good call. My bad. You should have just spoke over me. I'm not thinking straight. My brain is fried. Casey Fleming will be there, and she'll be taking pictures as well. And she listen. It's worth purchasing a picture from her because she does fantastic work. She does. So there'll be plenty of people. I think 660 Extreme 660 will be there as well. They'll be taking videos, so there'll be lots of highlight videos out there of your truck and passes you make.
You're definitely going to make a Moonshiner Garage if you go. You'll definitely get a Moonshiner Garage video. We're gonna make sweet videos of your stuff. We'll make videos for Moonshiner Garage. I'm sure there's gonna be other people out there with channels as well. So it's going to be a great time, man. Great time for racing, great time for hanging out, great time for pictures, great time for content. It's just going to be a good time. We're going to be tired of shit when it's all said and done. It's going to be badass. So can't wait to see you guys there. I'm out. I'm done. I got to go hop on and watch my boys over at Doomsday do their recap. Michael Hollis and Barrett. Doomsday No Prep was an absolute success. Freaking enjoyed the shit out of it. If you're not doing anything in November 9th and you like fast radio cars, you want to have your ass at Texas Motorplex for the Texas Radio Roundup. It is the biggest, baddest radio race on the planet, aside from Ducksdale. But listen, if you're in Texas and you like fast cars, you want to be at the Texas Motorplex. November 9th. All right? We'll see you guys next time. Y'all have a great week. Make it your bitch. Make sure your trucks are rocking and rolling. And Thomas, get that nitro system fixed, bud. Let's do this. I got it. And message me. Message me, Piston Jones. Find me. Message me on Moonshiner Garage. If think, but I'm telling you right now, you got to speak to me like I'm mentally retarded. I got ADD, ADHD, and all them other letters. You got to put it down like, okay, take the blue wire from the gold box, run it up. That's how you got to talk to me. So, it is what it is.
You got it. All right, you guys have a great night.
Real good. I'm good at pictures. I'm real good at pictures.
Oh yeah, he's good at pictures, shapes, and colors. Yeah, so make sure. Yeah, if you got pictures, shapes, and colors, man, please send in pictures. He is good at that. He really is.
I got the same way.
Hey, but hey, our boy says flat out, start with a micro switch. That's the easiest thing. Just go swap a micro switch.
Send me that one that you got. That you got a brand new one. You got a brand new one in that box I just sent you.
Oh shit! Really?
That's all right. Well, hey, no big deal.
I'll bring it to you.
I got a good nitrous sponsor. They'll send it to me. They sent me all new lines today. So
there you go. Okay, good. All right.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys later.